Simplicity is the technique for day 6 of 64 Days and Ways to Peace, the Michael Chekhov Way. I'm Lisa Dalton. Simplicity is an amazing tool. It's very strongly connected to a feeling of ease, which is, of course, what is awakened when we simplify our lives. And when things are simplified, it helps us to reduce the noise and distractions that can cause stress for us. How much of our lives are we spending trying to manage and control many, many different elements? And when one looks at this chart of inspired action, one can at first feel incredibly overwhelmed by all these things, because all of these things happen when we're in peak performance states. Peak performance living, peak performance performing, it's all the same. And when we first look at life, it can look quite complicated, and our lives can be quite complicated, especially if we're spending a great deal of time multitasking. If we simplify, we can learn to manage our energy more in alignment with what is actually happening during peak performance, which is generally a unified field of focus. The secret to the chart is to be able to focus on one tool at a time and have the faith to trust that through your concentration on one tool, you will be able to unlock the multidimensional experiences that come from such a powerful focus. Where attention goes, energy grows. And when we try to put our attention on many, many different things, our unified field of focus is completely disorganized and causes stress, which leads to an inner kind of violence, an inner kind of chaos. What can we simplify in our lives? Can we focus? And we could use the Pareto principle, which, for example, says that 80% of our benefits come from 20% of our efforts. So if I've got 10 things that I'm trying to get done at once, probably none of them will be done well. But if I simplify that and pick the 2 most important ones and spend 80% of my time on simply those 2, I will harvest many, many benefits, probably 8 to 2, right? A 4 to 1 benefit. So to simplify, this can be in every area of our lives. For the human being, what have you not used that you haven't used in a year? Maybe you're not ready to simplify your closet or your drawers, but you could think about it. And maybe you're not ready to get rid of some things because you could see a future potential use for them. But maybe you could at least put them in a holding area and say, if I've not used these in 1 year, I can rehome them. I can find another purpose and clear out space. We need to have space in order to receive. You cannot fill more water into an overflowing cup and expect to gain new benefit from it. So simplicity is a way of helping empty out the clutter of our lives and allow ourselves to create a greater field of focus, to be able to receive more, to keep a sense of flow going. Simplify. Focus on one thing at a time. This process will help you gain a sense of inner peace. It will help you manage any violent tendencies you have inside. And if you're doom scrolling and you're looking at all kinds of painful and complicated things out in the world that are causing an inner turmoil in you, consider simplifying your attention to all of those sources of stress. Choose to carefully manage what are the inputs that are coming into you. Are they servicing you? Are they honoring your desire for peace? And keep in mind that it only takes a unified field of focus on one thing to bring you into that state. And that simplicity is the basis of prayer, a basis of meditation. It's the basis of self-development over millennia. So simplify. And I think it's a Quaker saying that is, live simply so that others can simply live.